Get legit, yo! It's your boy Get Lime out here, back with another YouTube video. And today, y'all boys, we're going to be going over the top 5 defenses in Madden 26.
I have scored over 100 points on multiple opponents. I have the most insane and glitchiest offenses, and I make my opponents quit just for my defense alone. If you're tired of losing in college football and Madden, I'm here to help. If you want to win 10 times more in both college football and Madden, all you need to do is go to the link in the description and head over to my Patreon. This isn't like any other ebook. I connect with my community and you can ask me any questions whenever and I will make videos just for you. I give out the best sauce, even my own personal sauce, so you can start winning right now. I offer ebooks, one-on-one sessions, coaching sessions, lab sessions, and give out the best tips and tricks just so you can win more games in both college football and Madden.
And the great thing about this, all these formations and plays are in the same defense of playbook. Pro players use this playbook, and I'm about to put y'all boys on all the solves. Starting off, we are in the Jaguars defense of playbook, and then the first formation we're going to be going over is the 4-3 even 6-1. So the first thing we want to go ahead and do is go ahead and go to coaching adjustments and turn off auto flip. And then the first play we're going to be going over in this defense is the Sam Will blitz. And once we're here, we're going to go ahead and hit R2 to go ahead and flip that play. This will make it so it base aligns since we don't have that anymore. And then since we are going against the Ravens, we're going to make sure they're passing the ball and they're also in shotgun. Now, there is a lot of different things I like to do with my D-line depending on the offensive formation. So since they have, the running back on the left, tight end on the right, we're just going to simply go ahead and hit our left arrow and then flick our left stick up to spread our D-line. And then if I think they're passing, which we know they are, we're going to hit R1 and flick up to go ahead and pass commit. And then with our user, we could just go ahead, hover over the center. And what we're going to do, we're going to run into the center and then go ahead and run back out. So it's snap. Okay, there we go. Boom. And as you see, from me going in, I confuse, Derrick Henry. So instead of him going out to block the outside guy, he comes in for me. And then we're going back out to go cover. And, boom, we get that strip sack right there. And we ain't recovered the ball. But, hey, first play, y'all already see this defense is crazy. Me personally, when I run man coverage, I don't want, my DBs that far back off those tight ends. It's going to get annoying having to keep on clicking on, and bringing them down like that, and they could possibly run back. So there is one more adjustment we are going to make. Now, I only like to do this when I know I'm running man coverage, and make sure you have some good DBs, because if you have some booty DBs, you might get fried. And let's go ahead and put in that safety depth on tight, and then we're going to do the same thing. Let's go ahead and flip that formation for the same play. Make sure these boys are passing the ball, and as you see, now our DBs are way more closer to everyone. Now, another example, what I was saying based on the formation. So since it's only, a running back there, we're going to shift our D-line opposite of the running back if there's no tight end or no extra dude out there. So let's go ahead and do that. Hit the left arrow, flick our left stick to the right, and then with our user, we're just going to go ahead and hover right over this left tackle, and then we're going to go ahead and pass commit, of course. And this ball is snapped. If the running back goes out, we get him. If he doesn't, then we don't. And as you see, we got the big boy back there getting another sack. Now, if y'all boys want like all the little adjustments that y'all could do with this defense to make it more OP, make sure you head over to my Patreon where I'll drop all the sauce. Now, of course, some people may say they can't run man all game. That's why we're going to be getting into our next play, which is cover 4 quarters. Now, these adjustments, we're going to go ahead and go to coaching, the coach adjustments, and then safety width. We're going to go ahead and put it on pinch, and then safety depth, go ahead and put it on close. And then the play we're going to be running is cover 4 quarters. Let me make sure these boys are passing the ball real quick. And just so y'all boys know, I also did flip the play so it could be, in that baseline for us. And, if y'all boys with my adjustments, what I do with this defense, like I said, just make sure you head over to my Patreon. But the first way we're going to do it is go ahead and double tap triangle, click square, and go ahead and put, both corners in cloud flats as you see here. Then we're just going to go ahead and spread our D line just like that Then we're going to hover over the center, pass commit if we know they're passing. Once this ball is snapped, engage with that center. And as you see, well, they probably didn't even get a yard on that play right there where they had 30. Okay, so they didn't even get a yard on that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put our corner on the right side, since it's only basically one receiver out there, on a cloud flat, and then go ahead and put X on a deep half, make it more like a cover 3 type of look. Shift that D line to the left, and then we're going to go ahead and hover over this right tackle, and then we're going to go ahead and pass commit. And then from there, we could also switch stick, whatever we need to do. And as you see, they're not getting, they wouldn't have no yards, but I went for the hit stick. Okay, them boys are in empty. Show y'all boys how it look against empty. Pass commit. Run into the center. Okay, they got a little motion going on. Boom. Run out. We should have had them right there. But that's an instance where you could just go ahead and switch stick. Now the next defense we're about to set up, you could do it in 2 formations. You could do it in the nickel wide, or you could do it in the over G. I'm going to show y'all boys both ways. So the first play and formation we're going to be going over is over G, and then the LB blitz. Make sure they're passing the ball. Now first thing first, we're going to go ahead and spread our D-line. So hit that left arrow, flick up on that left stick, and then we're going to hit our right arrow for the linebackers, and then we're going to show blitz. So hit R1, and then we're going to use the safety that's manned up with the running back. And in game, we would just go ahead, and switch that right there. We will hover over this center, and as soon as this ball is snapped, make contact with them, and then run out. So as soon as it snapped, and then spam X. Now that's on us right there, since we are manned up with the running back. So of course, if we're playing against an opponent that likes to release that running back, we do got to be cautious of that right there. Let's go ahead and do it again. Running back releases, we're out there, and as you see, we get the sack. That's the result of that. Now we're going to go ahead and go over the wide formation. Like I said, it's basically the same thing. So boom, overstore Brave, make sure they're passing the ball. Spread that D line, same way I just said. Then we're going to show blitz, and then of course, go ahead and user the running back, person that's made up with the running back. It's obviously a pass, since we know that. They throw a little drag over the middle. Let's get a real formation if they do a real formation. There we go. Spread that D-line. Show blitz with the linebackers. Hover over the center. If the running back releases, we got to go guard him. He doesn't release, and as you see, we get that pressure. So it's all personal preference. Y'all boys could try out both formations to see which one you like better. And I am dropping a full defensive ebook on both of these formations, so y'all boys can have different plays to combo this up with. The next formation is going to be single mug, and the play we're going to be going over is 1 LB dog. Now this is a very easy and simple setup, and this defense is very effective. We're going to go ahead and hit that left arrow for our D line, hit R1 for stunts, and go over to the next one, and then we're going to click X for the Texas 4-man stunt, and then we're also going to spread that D line. And I do like to use her, the deep blue. I like to bring him down, and I'm responsible, for the middle of the field now. Running back releases, boom, we just guard whatever we want, and as you see, we get that pressure, and everything is also clamped up. So let's go ahead and set it one more time. Texas 4-man, spread the D line, and then we can go ahead and pass commit. Also, I do notice my DB, I don't like how he's guarding number 7, so we could just go ahead and inside shade them boys just like that, excuse me, to fix his alignment, and hover down in this box, and then we just guard whatever comes across that middle. And as you see, we got that boy Josh Allen, not the quarterback, the DN, getting the sack. Now there is many ways to disguise this defense with the shell, and you could change it to zone, but like I said, all that sauce right there is real exquisite, so that will be over on the Patreon, which is in the link in the description. Now the next defense is the nickel double mug. As y'all boys know, everybody that's running this, you could call it comp, you could call it no skill, you could call it trash, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we're going to be running the mid blitz. Like I said, I'm not going to show all the little adjustments, because this is it's the real comp sauce, and can't be giving it out for the free ski, man. But As y'all boys know, people they run it stock, but they will confuse you. So they will shell the defense to always make it look the same. That's the tip of the day I'm gonna give y'all boys. So you will shell that defense, and then you're just gonna bring this safety down. So this is how it looks when it's regular. They snap the ball. If the running back releases, we get him. If he doesn't, we don't. Now what people do to confuse everyone, they will put players in zones. So I'm gonna show y'all boys, for example. Boom, boom. So I put him in put myself on the vert hook. So something like this, and it would still look the same, like they're mid blitzing, so you would never know. And as soon as this ball is snapped, all it would do is just go ahead and switch stick out everywhere and just really confuse the offense, so they never know what they're doing. And it really just depends on what formation they are in. So another thing, we could just go ahead and boom, put him in the hard flat out there. The ball is snapped. We go ahead and go with the running back, and then we just make the tackle on them. So like I said, it's a lot of different things that people do out of this. Show y'all one more way. Just like this, and you never know when pressure's going to come in. They could send 6, they could send 5, they could send 4, they could send 3. Like I said, this is a defense that's really crazy, and you got to get real creative with it. But like I said, if y'all boys want the full breakdown of the mid blitz to make it real compy, head over to the Patreon. Now the last defense, which is my secret defense, y'all boys. Wait. Can't give it out on the tube, man. Hey, but that is it for this video. If y'all boys want that secret defense, y'all know where to find it. Link in the bio. Y'all boys let me know what y'all want to see next video. If this video helped, just go ahead and sub. Hit the like button. If you're part of GLC fan, go ahead and drop GLC in the comment section. And if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and drop Jags in the comment section, and I will like your comment because you're a real one if you stay this long. But it's your boy Get Lamar, and I'm out.